Michael Diamond, he is an international motivational speaker, master sales trainer, and expert in personal development. He presidents an international training company, and he's been successful in corporate America for over 45 years. He teaches corporate infrastructure, how to build a thriving culture, advanced leadership and management training, advanced sales training, and business development, and more. He's been the #1 top producer in 3 multi-million-dollar corporations. His mission is to help people around the world to discover a larger version of themselves and to step into greatness. Anyone heard Michael's show on Fridays? Yes. We're going to drop some diamonds on us. He's an author, radio, and television personality with an audacious goal of reaching 1 billion young lives through love, hope, and encouragement. Let's give it up for Michael Diamond.
Well, Jay was all that, huh? Yeah. You know, I was doing great until they started talking about pork chops. And I ate, started getting me hungry. Let's give it up for JK. Let's give it up for Somebody want to hear me drop some diamonds? Yeah. How many of y'all came to hear Michael Diamond? Yeah. All right. Well, I just want to say thank you all for coming out. I want to congratulate you really for your courage to come out, because coming out is a testimony that you're hungry for more. And you got to keep moving forward to get more. So I want to say, first of all, it's time to shatter through your glass ceiling, reach in the lion's mouth, and take what belongs to you. It's time to live your dream. My name is Michael Diamond, international motivational speaker, master sales trainer, and expert in personal development. And it's time for you to live your dream. You know, Jay came to me and said, let's do this event for the community. Let's reach out, let's inspire and motivate and encourage. And I said, man, that's exactly what I want to do. That's exactly what they need. And so he called me back and he said, Michael Diamond, like, what do we call it? And I said, let me go before God. Let me go before God. Give me a couple of days. Let's go before God. Let me go before God. And God gave me a new world is waiting for you. See, a new world is waiting for you. Everything, give it up for yourself. Yeah. A new world is waiting for you. The only question is, what are the action steps to get there? Okay, that's the question. We all want to do better, right? Right? We all want to do better. We all want to be better people. See, a lot of us in this room, and I'd say 100%, we're all wrestling with something that was broken in our life at one time. Now, maybe that divorce you went through. Maybe that business that crashed. Maybe that job that you didn't get and you still got a chip on your shoulder. Maybe that position that you knew you were supposed to get. Maybe your children didn't act right. Your grandchildren didn't act right. Something didn't work for you the way you wanted it to. So the question is, you don't want more. You know you want more. The question is, how do you get there? And so I'm going to be talking tonight about the miracle is in your mouth. So everything that you want, the miracle is in your mouth. And I'm going to talk to you about the action steps to get you everything that you're believing for. See, I truly believe that you're just one step away from achieving everything that you want to achieve. Now, I want you to say this with me. I can. I will. And that settles it. Let's do it again, because y'all done heard me say it on the radio 100 times. See, I live by that model. So I want you to understand that I'm a man of conviction. I truly am. Those that know me personally, I don't just talk this, I walk it. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. I live this. I live this. A new world is waiting for you, and the miracle is in your mouth. But before we say it one more time, God gave me this word to give to you. Numbers 20 in 7:11. I want you to write that, and I want you to get that in your spirit. God told Moses, grab your staff, grab your brother Aaron, and gather all the people together. He said, and I want you to speak to the rock right in front of the people. And to their amazement, right in front of their eyes. And the rock is going to gush out water. God was revealing a manifold portion of his personality that's in you. See, it's time for you to speak to your rock. It's time for water to gush out for you. And somebody might say, but I'm a little too old, Michael Diamond. I'm older now. And I'm about a rock gushing in water, dropping diamonds and stuff, Diamond. I want you to know a new world is waiting for you. If you don't have a white chalk line etched around your body, it's a great day, and it ain't over. It ain't over. About a week ago, I was with some friends. And, we went to go take care of some business. And this woman was walking alongside of us. And the woman with us, spoke to her and said, you really look nice today. Your hair really looks nice. The woman broke down crying. She said, I was ready to commit suicide. She said, I was ready to go home and take some pills and just kill myself. See, we never know what a person is going through. She said she was fighting cancer. Her husband was beating her. The kids was acting up. She said, I was going home to commit suicide. And when you said that to me, that I looked good and have a great day, she said, it turned my whole life around. I want you to know the miracle is in your mouth. The next time you're thinking about giving somebody a compliment, give them that compliment. And I want you to know it's time to gather all the people together. Because we're going to speak to the rock together, and we're going to watch the water gush out. Michael Diamond, what is the water? The water is all the resources that you need. See, back in the Old Testament, the water represented resources. Without water, you didn't have crops. Without water, you couldn't survive. So today, I want you to envision in your mind. I want you to take a moment to think about in your mind what it is you need. Because the real question is, there isn't a lack in what you need. There isn't a lack of availability. They sell us a scarcity trick, but there is no lack. See, there is no lack. It's just a matter of what do you believe and what's inside of you. So a new world is waiting for you. Say that. A new world is waiting for me. A new world is waiting for me. We got to do that better than that. A new world is waiting for me. A new world is waiting for me. And the miracle is in my mouth. And the miracle is in my mouth. Now, here's the first diamond I want to drop on you. I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say drop it. Drop it. You got to pick something. You got to be specific about what it is you're believing for. This universe, the God we serve, all works in specificity. You've got to be specific about what it is you're believing for. And I want you to understand. See, Proverbs 25 and 11 says, a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in pitchers of silver. Proverbs 25 and 11. That's right. Give it to me one more time. Along with a pork chop. Proverbs 25 and 11. It says a word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in pitchers of silver. In other words, a word fitly spoken is so beautiful, it's so adorning. That word that woman spoke to that woman in authenticity saved her life. She said, I was ready to go home and commit suicide. You see, what I want you to understand is this. I want you to be specific. What is it that you want to accomplish? Write that down. What is it that I want to accomplish, and be specific? I want you to understand that what you want
is right before you. And the miracle is in your mouth. Like God said, gather all the people. He was showing a principle. That the miracle is in your mouth. And see, many of us don't believe that. You see, you were born, and this is something that I have really been working on. God has been working on me with this series. You were born into a broken family. You were born into a broken family. Is that right? You were born into a broken community. You went to a broken school system. We've been governed by a broken society. And we still dealing with a broken government. So really, you've been wrestling with broken your whole life. So now, what we have to do is we have to be effective among broken. And so we have to realize that although the mirage of being broken is only a matrix, and we can speak our way out of this situation, but what we've got to do is reprogram ourselves. See, your thinking is what got you where you are right now. Your best thinking has got you where you are right now. Got you your funding, got you the home you live in, got you everything that you believe in for. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be real specific. We're going to speak to the rock. It's going to give us the resources we need. What is the rock, Michael Diamond? The rock is whatever you believe in for. The rock is whatever you believe in for. What are you believing for? You know, when I think about a new world is waiting for you, when I think about being specific, when I think about the miracle is in your mouth, all of this makes me think of Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, the great Samuel L. Jackson. He starred in 150 movies. He is the greatest box office ticket live action person in the world. $27 billion at the box office. Right. The great Samuel L. Jackson. But it wasn't always like that. Samuel L. Jackson in the 80s and the 90s was addicted to crack cocaine. Yeah, he was doing movies. In fact, the reason why they had him in
New Jack City.
Yeah, New Jack City. Yeah, New Jack City and what was that? Jungle Fever. Right, Jungle Fever. He was the crackhead. He was the crackhead. He was a crack baby. He was the crackhead. So here's Samuel L. Jackson. What I love about the book, what I love about his story, is that he said it got so bad for him that he decided to go and live in the basement. I don't know if it really acted like that. I think really his wife said, to the left, to the left. You over there boxing, get in. In 1990, she came home. And he had passed out, collapsed on the kitchen floor, with cocaine spilled all over the floor. And his 8-year-old daughter was right there with his mom. She was horrified. She said, "That's it? You in the garage." So he decided to go in the garage. I think she told him, "Get in there, I'm done." See, but metaphorically, what I want you to understand is that I believe that there he was in the basement. I believe that some of us are metaphorically in the basement. I believe that maybe that business that collapsed has you still in the basement. He said he was hurting. He said his heart was broken. He said he was still wrestling with shame and pain, and for some reason he just couldn't seem to get ahead of his glass ceiling because he was feeling the shame about what had happened in his life. My question to you is, what is your real glass ceiling? You were born into a broken family. You went through a broken educational system. You lived in a broken community, a broken society. We're being governed by a broken government. There he is, in the basement. But he said, "I'm going to make it." He said, "I'm going to make it. I'm going to turn my life around. I'm going to make something happen with myself. I'm going to become great." None of this had been accomplished. He wasn't the greatest box office action hero that he is now. Like you. Like that business you believe in for. Like that production you want. Those funds you're believing for. That better life you're believing for. That career that you're believing for. He said no matter what, he just kept saying, I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to turn it around. What are you saying? What are you saying about yourself? What are you saying about your success? What are you saying? Samuel L. Jackson took his box, everything to the left, and was in the basement. Shattered and broken. Like maybe there might be some shattered and broken in you. He said he got so bad in the basement, he stopped telling himself he was going to make it. Now I want you to take away this right here. I want you to understand that when it all falls apart, what is your internal conversation? I want you to understand that Samuel L. Jackson said, no matter what happens to me, I'm getting out of this basement. He said he came home one night and was getting high, the pipe busted, everything broke. He was disgusted with himself, and he got to a point where he said, this is it, and I'm turning it all around. I'm not going to hurt my wife and my children. I'm going to turn this situation around, and I'm getting my life together. He said from that point forward, when he's made a conviction, he said it with conviction. He said it was the conviction that he began to speak with that transformed everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that the conviction that you speak with will turn everything around.
Yeah.
It'll transform everything in your life. But what I want you to understand, he said he bounced back and forth because his conversation bounced back and forth.
Right.
Now we're going to split the room up right down the middle. And I want y'all to follow me, okay? On this side, we're going to say, once you speak it. And then on this side, we're going to say, don't speak against it. Okay? So, do it with me. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Okay? Once you speak it, don't speak against it.
Once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you
Y'all got me dancing. Hold on, that sounds good. Well, we're going to do it one more time now. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. You ain't speaking, bro. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
I got issues, y'all. Give yourself a hand. All right, so here's the reality. Here's the reality. Here's what it sounds like. Girl, I'm fit to lose this weight. Nothing I do. I can't seem to lose this weight. Girl, I'm trying to lose this weight. I'm trying. I've been trying, y'all. I've been trying. And somehow it ain't just working in me.
Working.
Girl, I walked by a Twinkie and gained 20 pounds. I just can't do it. I just can't seem to do it. But I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to get this job. I'm going to get this business going on. I'm believing it's going to work. Everything going to work out for me. Ain't nothing working out for me. It just don't seem to be working.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I'm looking for a good man. I'm going to get me a good man. Ain't no good men out here. Ain't no good men. They all dogs, girl. They all dogs. And I'm telling you, that last son of a gun, he wasn't no good. I told him in the box to the left. I'm done. But I'm going to get me a good man. I'm finding me a husband. I'm finding me a husband. I'm turning my life. Ain't no good men out here, girl. I'm so sick of it. I'm going to slap this Negro. I'm done. I'm done. But I'm believing for a good man. I'm going back on this diet, and I'm going to lose all this weight. I can't seem to lose this weight. Once we speak it, once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak
speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak
Y'all stop
against
making me dance. Hold on, hold on. I almost did a running man. But look, here's the truism. See, your conscious, I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say drop it. Drop it. Oh, Lord. Your subconscious does not distinguish
Right.
between
Right.
lying and truth. It believes whatever you're saying.
Say it again. Say it again.
Hold on. Your subconscious. I almost fell off the stage. Once you speak it, don't speak it. Get back here. So here's the takeaway. You're in the basement. He wants to get off the crack cocaine. A new world is waiting for him. See, a new world is waiting for you. Greater than you can ever fathom. Queen Latifah said this world is bigger and grander than we can even fathom. Why is it that we're down here and we want to be up here? Once you speak it,
don't speak against it.
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 that's your takeaway. Remember that. Your subconscious does not distinguish between lie and truth. See, I want to bring this to you. You got to remember when I was so broke, I couldn't pay attention. And I used to say things like that. And I used to say, you know, I'm so broke, I can't pay attention. I used to say, you know, I'm raising these 4 kids. Man, they get on my nerves. You know, I'm going to kill one of these kids. I'm so tired, I feel like I'm going to fall over. One of my shoes don't fall off. I heard a woman once say, I'm so tired, girl, I could just fall over and die. She said, my feet hurt so bad, I take these shoes off and throw them. And I believe she meant that. But what I understand, God dropped the diamond on me. And he said, son, if you have the courage to speak it and don't speak against it, I'll manifest it.
Right. Right.
If you speak it and don't have the courage to don't speak against it, he'll manifest it. He'll manifest it. I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say drop it.
Drop it.
We're going to do it again. I need to drop this diamond on you.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
Right. Romans 4:17. Even God, who quickeneth the dead, and calleth those things that be not as though they were. You got to call them things that be not as though they were. He showed me, I was earning $669.69. It was too many 69s. It's scary. Stop it. Close your mouth. $669.69 every 2 weeks, raising 4 kids. My rent was $625. Now this is when generic food just started to come out. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was all yellow. It used to just be yellow. I'm going down the cart. I needed sunglasses. Everything was yellow in my cart because I was on a budget. And I met this guy who told me, you should be earning $10,000 a month. And I got that in my spirit. And I started saying, I don't earn less than $10,000 a month. I don't earn less than $10,000 a month. Now,
Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against
y'all
it.
have to be better on this side than where y'all are.
Once you speak it, don't speak against it.
Once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it.
Don't speak against it.
Now, at the time, my boys used to come over, and I was going through it. I had one chair that had 3 legs. That's all it had. And somebody would always come over. We'd be drinking. They'd sit in that chair, fall over, and we'd all be laughing. And they'd be like, bro, you need to get some money, man. Get this chair fixed, bro. We ain't coming to your spot no more. Play cards. I'm all on the floor. And I would tell my friends, I don't earn less than $10,000 a month. I don't earn less than $10,000. And what up? There's always one. You don't earn $10,000 a month.
You earn $669 something. And you're so broke, bro. Look here, man. Fix me another drink. When you start speaking your new reality, Satan's always going to have someone designated right there to remind you of what your physical truth is. But your physical truth is not your real reality. Samuel L. Jackson, the great Samuel L. Jackson, was in the basement. What is your physical reality? What is your physical reality? What is your physical reality? What is your... I began to say that consistently and persist. I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say drop it. Drop it. Consistency and persistency is the sandpaper that will sand away any obstacle in your path if you have the courage to be consistent and persistent. Yes. It will sand away any obstacle in your path and bring to manifestation. I kept saying I don't earn less than $10,000 a month. I don't earn less than $10,000. It took 90 days. 90 days is a cycle of manifestation. That's why they tell you when you go to the gym, give us 90 days. What happens when most people go to the gym? They go for about 2 weeks and say, girl, I'm going to lose this weight. All 40 pounds. All 190 pounds. About a week later, you're hurting. 2 weeks later, and you're saying, for some reason, I just can't lose this weight. For some reason. Some reason, the reason is,
once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it.
Don't make me act. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. It took 90 days manifestation. You are 90 days away from whatever it is you want. Whatever it is you want. The funding you want. The funding. The business. Whatever it is you want. Remember this. That once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. All of this reminds me of the great J.K. Rowling. The J.K. Rowling, what I love about the trifecta of J.K. Rowling is that not only did she become the first female billionaire author, her husband was beating her. And she was on welfare. Now don't mess with my government cheese. Them grilled cheese sandwiches, with a little top ramen or something in there, don't mess with that. But she was on welfare, and her husband was beating her. She kept saying, I got this book inside me, and I got to get this book out of me. She was in an abusive relationship. Husband was beating her. Her mama was dying of cancer. Now, she was on welfare. She was on welfare. Her mother was dying of cancer, and her husband was abusing her. Now, some of you have been through a divorce before, broken and hurt. When you're at the office, you're kind of in a haze. When you're going through a bad relationship, everything is ending. I know when things fell apart for me because I spoke my divorce into existence. See, most of us have to come to terms with the fact that the reality that we're living right now, we spoke it into existence. Mm-hmm. And we got to own that.
Right.
See, as a man, I don't allow a woman to take responsibility for things that go wrong. Yeah, you got your part to do, yeah. But I'm the foundation. And I'm going to own that. And my fiduciary responsibility is to speak life over everything. That's my job. That's my job, to create a foundation for her. My children, I'm never too busy to tell my children I love them. That you got greatness in you. That you're going to make it. My son called me one day and said, Dad, I let my boys listen to your message. They started crying. See, some of the men have never had a man affirm them. And I want you to understand that you create a foundation for yourself. You speak life into yourself. And remember, you gotta pick something specific. Okay? Pick something something specific because 1,000 roses are not going to bloom. Don't try to get too many projects going at once. That's when I see people get overwhelmed and they don't get the success they want. So I want your takeaway first is to understand that a new world is waiting for you. Samuel L. Jackson, he's in the basement. $27 billion and the #1 top action actor in 150 films is out there. He's in the basement. J.K. Rowling, her husband is beating her. Her husband is beating her. She's going through a divorce. Her mama is dying of cancer. She said, I never stopped saying I would do the Harry Potter books. She said she never stopped saying that. Her husband would tell her, why don't you stop talking about those dang books? She said she'd walk away and say, you so stupid. Sometimes you got to turn your back on the people that don't chime in. What hurts most of us is that the ones closest to us oftentimes don't chime in, and so we start speaking against our own vision, our own gift, and we don't have a confidence in ourselves. So pick something, be specific. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Remember that the miracle is in your mouth. You've got to call those things that be not as though they were. And you've got to believe in them. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he just kept saying, I'm sick. I'm so sick. I'm sick. He said it so many times I just wanted to reach to the phone and just shake him. No, I wanted to slap him. But I finally said, man, look, you're not sick. You're the healed. Stop saying you love God and you're speaking what the world is speaking. I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say drop it. Drop it. Isaiah 53:5 says, he was wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes I am healed. We are healed. We are what? Healed. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. 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 Life is waiting for you. I know, go ahead. Close your mouth. You got greatness in you. That Prince Charming. I'm not going to follow that. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. You're Prince Charming. That man. That king. He's waiting for you. Like them two little midgets in the back that's doing the running with. Y'all cut it out. I'm kidding. Two little midgets is fighting. Get them out of here. I hear women say, I'm believing for a good man. And if it's the Lord's will, well, God might not be ready for me to have a good man yet. Well, when the Lord is ready, he'll send them. No. He told you to call those things that be not as though they were. See, we're operating from a broken base. And this is what I loved about Oprah Winfrey. She was abused as a little girl. Like maybe you. Samuel L. Jackson was hurting. He was fighting depression and anxiety. And he didn't know if he could walk back up those stairs and claim his life. 27 billion is waiting out there for him. He's in the basement. J.K. Rowling is getting beaten. Oprah Winfrey got molested. And now it wasn't by strangers, it was by her own family. She wrestled with self-esteem issues, like we all do. Samuel L. Jackson in the basement, hurting. J.K. Rowling, her husband is beating her. She on welfare, and her mama is dying of cancer. Now, when my mom died of cancer, rest her soul, I never forget, I went to the house. I used to
bring her flowers all the time, and when she wasn't looking, I'd slip her some money, because every time I tried to give her money, she wouldn't want to take it. And I was coming up from Silicon Valley. It was storming that night. And I would go and check on my mama and bring her flowers. Hey, mama. I would check on flowers, bring her flowers, check on her. And I was reading her the word. See, those that know me closely, I'm in love with God. I ain't perfect, but I'm going to speak the word and stand on the word. I'm going to speak the word. Isaiah 50, I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say drop it. Drop it. We got to do better. Somebody, I need to drop this diamond on you. Drop it. Isaiah 55:11. His word will not return unto him void, but accomplish that which he sent it. What I understood, some rappers came out once with this song. I'm stunting just like my daddy. I'm stunting just like my daddy.
All right.
I say what he says.
All right.
My word will not return unto me void. When I say something, those that know me, I'm believing for it. When I say it, it's got to come. It's got to come and happen for me. So when you speak about that funding, it's got to happen for you. When you're speaking about that man you want, it's got to happen for you. When you're speaking about your divine health, it's got to happen for you. The challenge, as I find it was 90 days later, I started earning $10,000 a month. I told God, I said, you know what, I like this. Went to 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. The number is unlimited for you. See, you've got greatness in you. It's just waiting for you to call it out. For that degree. My dad graduated high school when he was 16. So my grandmother, my big mama, we don't hear that word a lot, but big mama, she said, boy, get that photo album and come over here and get me a couple of dollars and put them on the hot dog thing and bring me a Miller's. She liked Miller's. She used to say, your daddy graduated high school when he was 16. He was an all-American. What you gonna be? You gonna do just like your daddy. You gonna be great. You gonna be great. You gonna break all kind of records. You gonna graduate high school. I graduated high school when I was 16. Went to City College. Bypassed university. Went to medical school in the military. Broke all kind of records. Was a distinguished soldier. And I want you to understand something. I never stopped saying that I would be great. I never stopped saying that I would break records. In fact, it's time for you to play a bigger game. Say that with me. It's time to play a bigger game. And I'm big enough to do it. Even though I might have been in the basement, I'm big enough to do it. I might have had some challenges, but I'm going to make it. Samuel L. Jackson walked up those steps, regained from the basement, stood by his wife, became all the man he was supposed to be, and now Samuel L. Jackson, the highest grossing action actor that ever has been. $27 billion. They found him slumped over from stars to stardom. From stars to stardom. From stars to stardom. Oprah Winfrey came from being abused. Her daddy said at 14 she lost the baby. He told her, sweetheart, baby, maybe this is a new beginning. She said she held on to that and embraced it. I want you to say this with me. I can. I will. And that settles it. No matter how bad it is. No matter how bad it gets. I'm going to make it. J.K. Rowling, she came from being beaten, on welfare, messing with my gut cheese. And her mama dying to be in the first
female billionaire as an author. I want you to know a new world is waiting for you. I want you to embrace that the miracle is in your mouth. That whatever it is, you're not sick, you're challenged. You're not having a horrible day, you're having a character building day. My dad used to jump up. You know how some of y'all sports fanatics jump up. Oh! He used to say, son, you're not an MVP just on the field. You're not an MVP just on the field, son. You gotta be an MVP all the time. But I'm 4. That's not my problem. I thought I was being abused. Then I realized that I am an MVP all the time, not just on the field of life. If you follow my life, I'm always speaking into people's life. If you follow my life, if you're close to me, I'm always speaking life into people. I'm always speaking greatness into people. And what I want you to understand is that, okay, I know that you got broken in you. You was born into broken. I know you got hurt in you. You was born into it. Tell them 2 midgets to sit down. I want you to understand that pick something and be specific about it. And then once you speak it,
don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it.
Listen, stop. Somebody don't want to give it up. They don't go home, refrigerator open. Once you speak it, husband gonna be like, baby, don't do that. Once you speak it, I want you to understand that life will yield to you. More people get fired and don't have success in their life because of an attitude issue. I want you to adopt the fact that greatness is in you. Samuel L. Jackson walked up those basement steps. Oprah Winfrey became a billionaire after being abused. Don't give yourself excuses. Now, I'm going to give you 7 action steps to walk into greatness. The first one has a 4-part diamond, and I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say drop it.
Drop it.
It's time for you to shatter through your glass ceiling, reach in the lion's mouth, and take what belongs to you. It's time to live your dream. God told Abraham, you can have as far as you can see. He said you can have as far as you can see. Why is it we ain't having as far as we can see?
Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it.
I'm fit to get me a really live business. I'm telling you. You know what? Ain't nothing working out, y'all. I tried it 4 times. Colonel Sanders, I love his story. He was rejected 1,007 tries. He was under a tree, ready to commit suicide. Went through a divorce, couldn't see his daughter. He was ready to commit suicide, had the suicide letter written. He was ready to kill himself. He said, I'm going to give it one more try. Here's the 4-part diamond. See it? And I want you to say it with me. See it?
See it.
Say it.
Say it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Receive it.
Receive it.
See it.
See it.
Say it.
Say it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Receive it.
Receive it.
Now let me break that down. See it. See it in your mind's eye. See it in your mind's eye. See yourself healed. Start visualizing yourself like Joel Osteen's mother, who was pronounced with cancer, 4th stage. Gave her a couple of months to live. She went and put up pictures when she was healthy. Put them all around the house. What are you looking at? She had to give herself a vision to see.
Give yourself a vision of you financially solvent. Look at magazines and see yourself in that house, that car, whatever it is that you want, that healthy body. And then whatever you're told, if it's negative, close your mouth. If it's negative, don't you accept it. See it. Believe it. See it. Say it. I want you to start saying what it is you believing for. When I started saying I was earning that, you're always going to have somebody tell you that ain't possible. No, you just keep saying it. Because there's a psychological truism, as I shared with you in that diamond, your subconscious does not distinguish between lie and truth. It believes whatever you're saying. If you have the courage to continue to say it, you will manifest it. It took 90 days I was earning that money. 90 days I became healthy. 90 days I stopped smoking and drinking using the same principle. You can do this. See it, say it. You say it enough, you'll believe it. And it will manifest for you. Pick something specific. Say that. Pick something specific.
Pick something specific.
1,000 flowers will not blossom. You got to be specific. You got to see it, say it, believe it, receive it. Be specific. Be specific. Be willing to do the work. Be willing to do the work. Now, during the work, what I want you to understand about this before I wrap this up, I want you to understand, the way your subconscious works is that you don't have to figure it out. See, most people don't go look for that. I remember when I went to go look, this was years ago when I drove a Mercedes, I used to say, well, go get me a new Mercedes. They said, you ain't got no money for no Mercedes. I said, I want to go see them. I'm believing for one. Went out there and saw it. Your subconscious will put you at the right place at the right time to meet the right people, to bring the right resources and everything you need to bring the manifestation. You don't have to understand everything, baby. Quit trying to figure it out. Quit trying to get the twos and the fours and put everything together, the ones, the twos, the threes, and fours. No! It don't work like that. Just say it. See it, say it, believe it, and receive it. Be specific. Be specific. Create an action plan. Create an action plan. Create an action plan. Most people fail because of broken focus and no action plan. Create an action plan. See it, say it, believe it, receive it. Be specific. Create an action plan. Give it to God once you make your action plan. Tell God what it is you're believing for and get God involved in what you want.
All right.
Okay? Because I need to drop this diamond on you. Somebody say, drop it.
Drop it.
Numbers 23:19 says, God is not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he should repent. Have he said it? Will he not make it so? You got to trust him. See it, say it, believe it, receive it. Be specific. Get an action plan. Give it to God. Put your faith to work. Your faith is a servant. So start saying, I got the faith for it. I got great faith. I got great faith. The woman with the issue of blood, I don't know who spoke to her. I don't know who ministered to her. Keisha Matthews said, she was at the laundromat or somewhere and some guys were speaking. She said, I thought they was trying to get at me. Put your faith to work. Start speaking with great faith. If you hang out with me, I speak the impossible. If you can see the invisible, you can do the impossible. Say that with me. If you can see the invisible, you can do the impossible. If you can see the invisible, you can do the impossible. Put your faith to work. And then lastly, line your words up with your actions. Line your words up with your actions, and once you speak it, once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it,
Don't speak against it.
once you speak it.
Don't speak against it.
Okay, so I'm an old choir boy, so when I do this, that means keep doing it. When I was in the set, they'd be like, when I was in the choir years ago, they'd be like, you know what, it ain't in your spirit yet. We got to rehearse one more time. Oh, Lord, I got to get out the choir. So you got to get it in your spirit. Once it gets in your spirit, baby, it's going to manifest. You hear a choir that's got it in their spirit, you're like, Lord, I'm ready to repent. Once you
speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it. Once you speak it, don't speak against it.
I got issues, y'all. I got issues. I want you to know as I wrap this up. See it, say it, believe it, and receive it, and your breakthrough must yield to you. My name is Michael Diamond, international motivational speaker, master sales trainer, and expert in personal development. It's time for you to shatter through your glass ceiling, reach in the lion's mouth, and take what belongs to you. It's time to live your dream. Collectively, we're going to join hands and shoot for the galaxies and dance among the stars. And I'll see you in the winner circle.
My name is Bladine, and I listened to Michael Diamond on the radio, and I'm just very pleased. I had a great time. My aunt and I attended, and the new world was waiting for me.
My name is Deborah Davis, and my thought is that I am so glad that I came to this. I have been working on quite a few of the points that he made as far as speaking positivity and affirmations and just trying to making myself a better person. So I would really appreciate them. I listen to both of them on the radio religiously because they come up with some of the things that I need to hear. So I was very impressed and happy that I made it.
It's something that you got to experience for yourself. I can't put it into words what you experienced by actually being at an event like this.
It was a great encouragement, and if you want to be encouraged and motivated to move to the next step of your journey, this is a place to come and be encouraged.
First of all, my name is Wade Fife, and I have been listening to Michael Diamond for some time now, and I'm really happy to have come tonight and learn some more stuff in person, to actually see him in person, to see what they had to say, him and Jay King. It has been really elateful to me, and I'm just really grateful to be here, and that's all I really have to say about that.
Wonderful. Good time, and thank my friend for bringing me for my birthday. I needed all that 411.
What a great time. It was spiritual. It was intellectual. It had all of the trappings of just a great time. I love these two guys, and we'll be back for more.
My name is Stacy Drew, and it was very good. It was actually what I get from my other coaches and mentors, but I'd honestly say it was excellent, faith-filled, sincere. It was really a lot better than I anticipated. I took notes. That's how good it was. I took notes. All right.
My name is Alexander Luna, and I was a volunteer here at the Gilead Theater for Jay King and Michael Diamond. I came as a volunteer to seat people to their seats, to direct them, but something happened on the way over there. As I heard Jay King and Michael Diamond speak, it changed my life when things that I've been dealing with. What I've been dealing with is uncertainty, unsure about things. But today, because of the speech and what was going on, there is power in his words to motivate someone from being still to have action. And I would highly recommend to everyone and anyone, listen to the teachings, get the books, get involved. And he's going to give you some good insight, some powerful lessons. And Jay King did a wonderful job. He said he's not a speaker, but he spoke the best I ever heard in my entire life. See people on video, motivational speakers. He spoke from the heart. He wasn't real out there. He just spoke straight to your spirit. And ladies and gentlemen, get involved with 97.5 KDEE. It's going to be the biggest, the greatest, most powerful year of your life. When you get involved with things that's going to motivate you, move you, and get you to a place of nothing to something, you guys have a wonderful day.
Yeah, we just want to say we appreciate Michael Diamond. You know, this event has been very impactful, not only for me, I speak for the youth. I speak for a lot of people when I say that we need this in our community, and we need to control our words, we need to control our thoughts, we need to control our actions. And great leaders like this who come around, you know, once in the blue moon, but always essential. They teach us and they help us to do that, and I feel like that's absolutely priceless. I appreciate everything you've done and that you continue to do for the community, sir. And, you know, just getting us down here has just been a blessing in and of itself. You know, it's paid for itself, dividends just in our mental health and just throughout our day in life. So, yeah, we appreciate you, sir, and keep continuing to press forward and do what you do. Thank you.
James Oliver from Sacramento, come down here to actually volunteer for the program, but was able to listen to some of the talk with Mr. Michael Diamond and Mr. J. King. Definitely something Sacramento was longing for and hope to continue in the near future. So thank you very much. I really enjoyed myself.
My name is Caleb Mosley. Michael Diamond was a great speaker. He taught us how to speak into the future, how speaking good thoughts can ultimately just create a better vision for ourselves and into the world as well. If we tend to be good to ourselves, we put out good in others as well. So by doing this, you create a harmonious community, you build a community that's better, and ultimately in the future, you build future generations that will be very helpful to not only yourself, but others as well, and your kids, your grandchildren, and other people as well. He's a great speaker. Thank you. My name is Caleb Mosley.